chew the plastic off of it.
The way you're set up anymore, I can't make comments while we're doing the intro.
That's right. Oh,
I just heard that.
I heard it, but that was through my. I heard that. Is that? It may be like y'all may be live right now. Can y'all hear us?
I don't know, but I'm kind of butthurt because if I'm permanent here, it still says Scuba and
They
Speed.
can hear us.
If I tell my dogs to chill, they don't chill.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Friday. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, Mice Crafter. There we go, Mice Crafter.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
What do you mean, what'd you do?
I accidentally hid the chat from myself. It's fine.
You hid the chat from yourself.
I did.
Okay.
But you typed into it.
Yeah, and then I hit the wrong button and hit it.
Oh.
So.
Well, shame on you.
Well, look, we found Speed this week, guys. He actually,
I do exist.
He is alive and kicking. And I only posted that. All right, here comes the bad part. Remember how Munchkin fell down the stairs and stuff?
Oh my God!
Why you got to start off with that?
Well, because
he's trying to deflect already.
He is.
And it's not going to work because now I've got all kinds of things going through my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in my defense,
Klutz.
Okay, the dog and the cat were fighting each other, and I was trying to avoid. Well, they were barking.
So you start with the excuse.
Yeah.
So what? Now, what did you do?
Well, the very top of the steps. For some reason, the very top step was kind of slippery, right? So
another excuse. Okay, go ahead.
Now it could have been like her, and I could have ended up all the way at the bottom, but I literally.
Oh, you did it even better.
No, I just slipped like 2 or 3 steps, and it bent my toes back.
So you were 3 times as bad as she
was. Yeah, I only missed 1 step, and it was a crucial one. But
yeah, and then you just went forward.
I was already at the bottom though. So
luckily I went. Oh, you was already at the bottom. Well, I wasn't. I was at the top. Anyways, I did. My foot is killing me. I don't think I broke any toes, but it's kind of red all around my 3 toes on my left foot, and I got this nice little rug burn on my arm from where I slid.
This motherfucker called me at work and was like, "Do we have any healing cream?" And then I get home and see that little itty bitty spot of rug burn, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Not healing
cream. So I just got to ask this question: does anybody else believe he got a rug burn from falling downstairs?
Good job, Luke.
Yes, there's carpet on the stairs.
Yeah,
this is where my arm hit the carpet because the way I slid.
No, actually, Demon, he was perfectly sober.
Yeah, I was sober.
And maybe that was the problem.
Last week I drank too much last week. That was bad.
Munchkin wasn't even home. He hurt himself all on his own.
Munchkin swept the leg. You got $1,000 worth of stuff at Home Depot. Well, Luke,
does Home Depot know?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the biggest question.
A sliding glass patio frame. Hey, we could use a new one, but I wouldn't say do it to this house because, what kind of stuff? 2x4s.
Okay, yes, they do. That's good.
Yeah, they've been hooking them up.
What did you get? I mean, we want to know. What did you get?
He said he got a sliding glass patio frame.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's a sliding glass patio frame?
That's $1,000. Holy shit.
Yeah, it must be really expensive.
Get the frame that you put on the patio door to install a sliding glass door.
So that's not even the glass. That's just the frame.
probably.
Oh, 224. Okay. And you got the doors. Okay, that's not too bad.
15? They're 15 feet tall? Damn.
That's 15
Is
inches.
that like, you think it's 15 inches? 24 by 80? Oh. Okay, 15. Okay. Because I was going to say, man, is that
like
for
a 15
shack or something?
foot tall door? That's huge.
Yeah. Those are shack doors, so he could walk in and out without hitting his head on it. Yeah.
But that's really expensive for that.
Nice
I didn't realize they cost that much money.
New video card.
Well,
it's always good getting a new
Zach.
video card. I
If
bet
you buy nice ones, they are.
You're having an SX blowout sale?
Stop, Jazzy, because we don't have blowout sale money.
Yeah, well, y'all are all welcome to go and jump on the SX blowout sale.
Cost you 5 cents. There you go.
Yeah,
5 cents. I could do that.
That whole thing. I give it.
Holy fuck, Creed!
I just wrote a check. $58,000. That's a lot of bucks.
Somebody better come open them windows for you every single time too, and shut them.
I hope you got more than one door and a window.
We said door and window package, so.
Well, that could be door and window together.
You paid too much. Well, it just depends, Luke. Who's installing it? What kind of materials you're using?
He probably didn't get his from Home Depot. His are probably custom shit.
Hey, Cloud Chucker.
Woodwork and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they did the whole house.
I'm very happy with what I've got.
Oh, your old car was a GTX 670. Yeah, until I got this new computer, which has a much better graphics card than my older one, when I cast with the older card, I always had I was using a lot of CPU, but I was also using XSplit, which that thing is a computer hog. OBS just runs so much less. It's so much less taxing on the computer, so I'd much rather run this. Now that I've gotten used to it, because before it was a pain. XSplit was a lot easier to move windows around. Oh, I know Jesus Christ, that scared the bejesus out of me.
I know you need juice. Why is that playing out of your main speakers? You have your headphones on.
I know, but it still plays.
Is that the only thing playing out of your main speakers?
Jesus,
so
that
just
scared
the hell out of you.
I wasn't expecting.
Yes, I have to see if we have empty bottles to put juice in for you. What did you want? The blueberry or strawberry?
Oh,
because we might need to order more flavoring too.
He wants to buy more flavoring so
yes,
that
I know 12 milligram.
He can
we got
have juice
plenty of nicotine.
Yes.
I just don't know which one you wanted because that determines which flavorings.
Yeah, I know, right? Do you because he likes both of them, so I don't know whether he likes the blueberry more or the strawberry more. So it's like, he needs a Nick fix. He needs a Nick fix. He does. I mean, he's doing 12 milligram lightweight. I don't know. I mean, that's where he's starting at, coming right off of cigarettes, Richard. So that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needs to know where to send the money. Yeah.
And well, you asked me if I had Cash App. I don't have Cash App because those are the people that got a hold of my card and drained my account. So I'm not installing that.
That's awesome, Luke. You're
I do
well
have
past the habit now.
PayPal, and I have what's that other one?
Google Wallet?
No,
I don't know.
Venmo. Yeah.
Oh, Venmo.
I've never used Venmo.
Or something. Yeah.
It took me years to even think of using PayPal, and I only use PayPal because I was forced to.
Oh my God, I'm in a PayPal debacle right now.
I will never be a seller on PayPal just because they act like a bank, but
and
they're
people
not.
that donated my PayPal, I can still get my balance, but that's about it.
Why would you do?
You can't. Okay. PayPal has a my account set up with a two-factor authentication.
I have to check, Luke. I'll let you know.
But it is set up to my old phone number. So when I go to log in, it goes, okay, we're going to send you a text message with a code. Well, I don't have that phone line anymore.
Oh, no.
And in order to be able to talk to PayPal customer service, you have to be able to log in. I can't log in without that code. So I'm trying to find any kind of phone number. I found one 888 number to call PayPal, and you go through and you explain what the problem is, right? And then they kind of transfer you to somebody that's supposed to be alive, and it comes on an automated message. We can't help you with your situation. please go online, blah, blah, blah. And then it hangs up. I'm like, really? So I don't
Do
know
they
what
have
to
an
do.
online chat? Because sometimes I have better luck with
Yeah,
those.
they do have an online chat after you log in.
Oh.
It's a pain in the ass. I'm like, why is
Set up
PayPal?
another account.
Yeah, that's the only way. I'd have to log into another account and say, hey, this account needs help, but I can't do it because I can't log in. I mean, that's the only way. The Kennedy Vindicator, yeah. Cleaning your tanks is really important. If you let stuff get built up on them, or the contacts on them get dirty, it really creates a lot of battery drop, and you're not getting as much voltage to your atomizer as you would normally. So having them things clean is really important, especially if they have those copper pins like I think this one does, the volt probe on the bottom. If you don't clean that and it doesn't make good connection, you're going to get a crappy vape. Who sent you a message? I don't know, Ed.
I think Cassie just changed my name. Cassie, if Speen is supposed to be speed, hi.
Speen, yeah,
I like
you're
Speen
Speen
better.
now.
We got Micecrafter and Speen. There we go.
Yeah.
Speen
it's well
triple.
worth doing. It's a lot better. I bet it is. I saw today that TVP supposedly quit.
Again.
That is the reason for my title. I give it 1 to 2 months tops. I don't think he's going to quit. He may act like he's going to quit, but he ain't quit.
So
that's what he's doing, DeMillan, but it's sending the code to reset it to his phone, which he doesn't have the same number anymore. So.
Right. Well, no, it gives me a new password, but then when I go to log in, it still wants to send that freaking authorization code to the old phone number, and it's like, well, just log in and add your new phone number.
Well, it sounds like you're locked out of your PayPal until we turn that number back on.
I can't turn that number back on.
Not yet.
Well, maybe.
Well, if you go back to the carrier, they can give you that same number again.
Unless they haven't given it away.
How long's it been?
It's been a month and a half, maybe 2 months now since it's been off.
They wait like 6 months before they reassign it to somebody.
Well, either way, yeah, I could raise hell with them. Hey, I need this number back on, blah, 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 or whatever. Who is TVP? There you go, Cloud Chucker.
Some dude.
Yeah. Some dude with a really foul mouth and opinions about everything except himself.
So what was his reason for quitting?
I really don't know. He was talking about, that the UK vape scene is all about being in a clique, and he really came down hard on Vic and Gail. Gail and Zan, actually. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, he was saying that Gail was like the ringleader.
Of a gang.
Yeah, Gail's the ringleader of the clique. And
yes. How dare she bring in newbie reviewers?
And I think me and Munchkin both agree. The one part of his little speech at the end of his broadcast was he was saying that people would get brought on to like Vic's show that have maybe 100 subscribers, and then by the time that they do their show with Vic live, and then all of a sudden they have 1,000 subscribers, but it doesn't give that reviewer time to be ready for that many people to come watch them. Maybe they're not ready to start reviewing, 5 times a week or once a week. They're not ready for that kind of.
Well, I think it kind of sets them up for false expectations.
Yeah, there you go.
You may have 2,000 subscribers, but that does not necessarily mean if you try to go off on your own and do a show that you're going to get the same viewers that you get when you're on
what else is
with
new?
Vic and them, or that your reviews are going to cause you to get things in, because subscriber count really doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot, if you are still learning how to do a review properly.
Yeah.
If you could have 100,000, if you suck, then people aren't going to send you stuff.
That is true. And Vic, Vic never
I don't watch reviews, so I can't say whether any of these people suck or not.
Anytime Vic brought somebody on that, was a low count like that,
Right.
And he did this for a long time. He always said, "I'm bringing in somebody brand new. They're just getting started."
Right.
So, what's the deal?
And it's not like anybody gets their arm twisted to go subscribe to those people. You don't have to.
Well, what I don't get was Mark seemed to think it was a bad thing. And what did he say? That Vic will take what he can get from you. What the fuck can Vic get from a brand new reviewer with 200 subscribers? I mean, what does that do for him? You know what I mean? Vic doesn't have anything to gain. Gailey doesn't have anything to gain by trying to help these people other than goodwill. So I don't understand his whole point of that, or why it's a bad thing that's what they do.
The only
I think it's a good thing.
Is it just brings content to the show. A lot of the shows that you see now cannot do 2 full hours. They run out of stuff to talk about, and then boom, they go off. They might get an hour.
Well, hello, Three Dog.
Lucky.
I think so.
But did somebody need a ambulance? There you go, Three Dog.
Scuba did when he fell down the stairs.
Oh, I fell down the stairs. I got a boo boo.
Yes, a little boo boo.
Well, I didn't really fall down the stairs. I slid down.
He sat down abruptly.
Damn, Demon Hunter, you scared the crap. Oh, there you go, Three Dog. If you heard that, I don't know why that sound comes out that way, but it does.
Oh, really? Is that how you get that sound to play, huh?
Yeah. Have I gotten new glasses? No, these are the same glasses, Three Dog. I need new glasses. Jeez.
Well, that's because I don't know, apparently when I'm not around, you fling them about the house and drag them along the concrete. And I have never seen scratched up glasses like that man's glasses. I don't know what he does to him. They're on his face 99% of the day. So I don't know if gremlins come in when he's sleeping and just destroy his glasses or what. But
there, I muted my own speakers, so
oh,
now if
damn
you
it.
type it shouldn't scare the bejesus out of me.
I was too slow.
I think now it'll actually be quiet because that was really loud. It scares the crap out of me when y'all type that.
I can hear it up here.
You hear it? Yeah,
it's loud.
It'll scare the bejesus out of you.
Yeah, that you know what that means? You've got your computer turned up way too fucking loud.
See, I can't even hear it when it says it now at all.
Yeah, I can't either.
That's good.
They can.
Well, they can hear it because I can see it pegging the audio. Neither can we. Oh, y'all can't hear it? How can I make that? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you did.
Well, that audio comes out of my speakers, so you need new glasses and ears. Okay, yeah, well, I can't blame you there for that. Okay, so I turned that back on, but I got to see how I can make it to where the other sounds still work, but still. Okay, wait a minute. I think I know how to do this. I think. I could be wrong.
He's pressing buttons again.
That means we're going to go off the air.
See, my glasses are in perfect condition because they stay in their case 90% of the time.
When they're not stolen?
Well, those were my sunglasses, and I hope whoever stole them crashes into a tree because they can't
see. Let's see what this does.
You leaving, Vape Dave? Good night.
Night, Vape Dave.
I don't hear anything. Did y'all get anything?
Demon Hunter says, if I recall correctly, you have to add that audio source to the stream.
Well, I mean, it's added, but it's set in a different way.
Oh, Vape Dave says, good night, everybody, because Scuba started pressing buttons. He was just preparing for the inevitable crash.
Yeah, he was like, oh, we're going to crash. Did it make it? I didn't hear any sound that time.
It's like the preemptive saying goodbye to Dolores as soon as she comes in the room. Because you're not going to get to later.
See, if I just set it to default, right? No, well, that's not going to work. What did that one do? Wait, that master volume is turned all the way down. Okay, now it's, I don't know what it's doing. Check. Let's see.
Richard Willis's famous last words. I think I can fix this.
Nope, I hear nothing. So I don't know. I would have to make it come back through my speakers again. It's like.
Well, make it come through your speakers, but turn them down like half the freaking volume.
Oh, so y'all could hear it that good? Dang. He's setting to default. Watch out. I broke it. All right, I'll put it back where it was, and then it should work. I think it's right there. And
y'all, he's got like theater style surround sound speakers set up to his computer monitor. It's ridiculous.
Well, there, that should make sound now.
That's so he can play the games better.
He doesn't play games down there, so no, it's
loud.
for normal YouTube viewing.
I'll turn it down some.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why it scared the bejesus out of me, because I was like, whoa.
Probably scared the neighbors too.
The neighbors. Don't even get me started on the neighbors.
Oh, okay. Well, the lady across the street, I don't even think I've ever seen her. So I was looking for her tonight when I came home so I could say something to her.
What's up with the neighbors?
Okay.
He's in a feud with the neighbors now.
I went to walk Bella yesterday, and there was a neighbor across the street, an older female lady talking to another older female. And as I was about to turn left and go to the park, Bella, the leash is retractable, so she took off. Besides, there was a car coming, right? So the dog got ahead of me, and I couldn't yank the dog back out of the street because a car was coming. And Bella decided to pee right there in that lady's yard for about a second and a half, to which I got Bella. And then I could hear the lady saying, why does that dog have to pee in my yard? Now, she was doing the intentional talk loud, but yet talk to the neighbor voice. I could tell that she wanted me to hear it, but she was saying, why's the dog got to pee in my yard, blah, blah, blah. So I went on ahead and I took Bella to the park where she peed her full amount and pooped. I cleaned it up. Coming back, right? On the way back, I grabbed a trash can to bring it back up to the house, and I heard the lady say it again. Why can't that dog pee in its own yard? I'm like, really? So, all I said was, come on, Bella, let's go inside before I get really pissed off, in a voice where I think she could hear me. And I went in the house. I haven't seen her again since, but I've been keeping the dog well away from her damn yard. I feel like going and taking a crap in her yard.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm just going to go shit in her yard myself. I was like, good Lord, please don't do that.
It's just like, really? The dog peed in your yard? Barely. And they got landscapers that come out and do all. It's not like she cuts her own grass or anything. They got landscapers that come do all the.
Well, the lady on the corner, the older lady, the nice one, she does cut her own grass. It's weird. She's got a little electric mower and she goes out there and. But you know what's weird though is I have never seen this lady before. Now I've met the neighbor across the street. It's a townhouse, so there's 3 houses. I've met the one on the left.
When Dave, you're right.
Yeah, he got himself involved in an altercation between my daughter and her husband. So I've met him. And then I've met the lady on the end. So I've never actually met the lady in the middle. I don't know who she is.
She's the lady in the middle.
I think they're the ones that are moving. They're the ones that have the van out there now, steam cleaning the carpets. They've been like loading a truck for like 3 months now.
I wish she would move and get
I did. I
home.
answered her, RS.
No, dire thing. The right way to do it is you crap in a paper bag. You put it on the porch, light it on fire, ring the doorbell. That's the proper way of doing it.
Well, no, the proper way to do it is let her say something to me.
Just ignore
dumb shit like that. I don't have time for this kind of people.
If she would have nicely said, "Hey, could you make sure the dog doesn't pee in my yard or something like that," that would have been fine. Not trying to
You're right, Dave.
Oh, act like she's talking to somebody else when she clearly said it loud enough for me to hear it. It's like, come on, lady. Well, for those that are in the know, PlayStation already had their pre-orders that came down. That was funny because they started selling them without anybody knowing that they were going to do it. So all the PlayStation 5 sold out in, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, if that. Which they didn't have very many. I didn't order a PS5. Now, Microsoft was doing a lot better about the way they did. They said, look, we're going to do pre-orders on the 22nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, right? So, and then they go, okay, it's going to be available on these retails: Microsoft Store, Amazon, Best Buy, Sam's Club, Newegg, etc. So 11 o'clock came on Tuesday, and they didn't go up on Amazon. So that led people to frantic, and everybody went to the Microsoft store, and the Microsoft site crashed. Which I was like, wow, if the Microsoft site crashed, that must have been a lot of traffic. But it was kind of weird because the stores kind of staggered the pre-orders. I think who came out with it for Target and Walmart were like one of the first ones to actually start doing the pre-orders. Best Buy, and then Amazon eventually kicked in, but Best Buy had them for sale the longest. I actually got the pre-order through the Microsoft store, so I got lucky because that site crashed about 4 or 5 times trying to do a pre-order, but
I thought he was going to have.
You realize that's just the down payment.
No,
I thought he was going to have a coronary because he tried it on Target first, which I was at work, so I got a text that said, "Did you authorize this charge on Target?" So I said yes, and then it said your card will be available again in 3 to 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh good Lord, he's going to have a freaking canary because 3 to 5 minutes is going to be gone. Yeah, so he went.
Yeah, I could have went over there and started cleaning her grass. Yeah, let me just scrub that up for you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I was going to ask her if she had plans to rolling around her grass or something, that it'd be an issue. I mean, it's a Chihuahua. It's not like the dog took a dump in her yard. It's a Chihuahua that peed in your grass.
I would have
outside.
not let even if the dog does manage to poop somewhere else, I always go behind and clean it up. Mm-hmm. The dog doesn't really ever have a messy poop. It's always but one clump and it's done. There's no big like, oh, this is so messy everywhere.
Yeah, but you can pick that up with a tea bag. It's a Chihuahua.
Yeah, well, no,
a Chihuahua that shits like a fucking Clydesdale, but still.
She's got her. She does her job. Yeah.
So she's full of it.
She's a fat dog. Yeah.
She's a fat Chihuahua. She's looking for food right now.
Mm-hmm.
Searching through everything she can in here. Like, what can I find? What can I find?
She eats everything, Dave, everything.
What the hell are you feeding her? Yeah, she'll. Yeah, she loves leftovers. If she could eat that over dog food, she'll do that any day.
Yeah, the dog food is the last resort, and there's 6 people here, including 2 children under the age of 8. So she gets lots of leftovers.
Yeah.
She probably gets lots of non-leftovers from the table.
Yeah. Well, no, they don't. The girls are good eaters. They don't usually give her food off their plates, but
they don't know that trick yet.
Well, they eat it. Lily is addicted to asparagus. The kid will eat asparagus like French fries. Like, you got to watch your plate, or she'll steal your asparagus. So,
wow.
They like vegetables and stuff. Lily's a weirdo, but I mean, they were Katie's the one that tries to give her candy. Was giving her, what was they, sour Skittles or something. Ooh. Bella didn't appreciate those. She tried them, didn't like them.
There we go.
Moved on.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably too sour.
Yeah, she was making faces.
Tam Vape sent me some one shots, and the only one I've tried so far is the raspberry cream. Mm-hmm. Speed wasn't here, but this is really good for a raspberry, and all you add is your VG and nicotine basically, and you're done. So it's a great great way to get flavors that you want. And the other one I haven't tried yet was this one's called Dream Cream, and this one.
What is that one?
She said it was apricot,
mm-hmm.
however you want to say it.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, and I haven't tried it yet, and I really want to try that one. Well, I have to make it, man. It's not like I can just go.
In that cabinet right there, I have a bunch of the flavor shots from Hickey that I never made.
Oh, they sent you flavor shots?
Well, they didn't send them to me. I fucking bought them, but yeah,
I've got some. Why don't you mix up Dream Cream now? I don't have an empty bottle.
Yeah, we don't have any empty bottles. The only empty bottles we have are 500 ml bottles.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to. This is not going to make 500 mils. I would do it right now, DeMillon,
how much will it make?
Well, I made 120 mil, and I still have this much left.
So
these are not like really big bottles. I'm sure you can probably get bigger sizes.
If you've got a 500 ml bottle, it'll take half the bottle.
Here's the thing. I don't like fruit vapes. I'm not giving up a 500 ml bottle for a fruit vape that I'm not going to vape. So no.
Well,
we still need those bottles are spoken for because we need to make the cinnamon
you mix
roll.
big. Only for flavors I like, DeMillon. I mean, we do need some more bottles. I love that this only says G now or 6. I think that's a 6. That's the only thing that stayed.
He labeled it nail polish. Look,
yeah, this is nail polish.
I use permanent marker, a Sharpie, and mine are still labeled appropriately. He used nail polish because he's a weirdo.
I use tape and write on the tape.
This
and
is
then
permanent
stick the
marker,
tape to the
which
bottle.
is almost completely gone.
I can still read it. 6 milligrams.
Yeah. What was above that?
Oh, DeMillon?
I don't know.
30 or 15 mil? That is like a sample to find out if it's going to be any good or not.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I want to mix some of that up and see what it's like.
See, we cover ours in olive oil, salt and pepper, and Parmesan cheese, and bake it in the oven.
Has anybody else noticed? Because I watch a lot of YouTube, that there is a crap load more advertisements now, and I mean like triple what it used to be.
It's almost like watching TV.
I haven't noticed that. It's been like that for a long time, though.
I haven't watched cable TV in like 3 years. I really miss sitting there and just flipping through the channels.
Now I don't really want to pay. Video and freaking advertisements pop up like every 5 minutes, and then sometimes you got to watch 2 of them. Even if you hit skip ads, it'll go to a second ad. Then you got to wait and skip that ad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad now, man. It's like, wow, what? If they took away all the money that you can make off your videos, then why are they adding more advertisements? Are they?
I mean, my bill alone, because I have to have phone service, even though we don't have a home phone. But I've got basic cable. You know what? You got that Google Voice. It just occurred to me. We actually have phone service.
Yeah, we have a home phone. Yeah.
No, but I mean, if we plugged a phone into the kitchen wall, it would work because I have to pay for a phone line. It's part of the package, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we have phone service?
I think so. But
you don't even know what our phone number is. That's funny.
I have no idea.
But
it's $127 just for internet basic cable. That's all I have is basic cable. So it's like with 4 channels, $127 just for that. So if I was to get cable, the 150 cable channels with HD, it'd be like, I think my last bill at the other house was $210, I think, for cable, internet, and phone. That's ridiculous.
Right, Demon Hunter. I know you can get your phone number that way. But I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't know. I have to check my bill and see. I may have but I'm pretty sure that phone service is like automatically included in the package.
Yeah, Wally, it's like 1-800-MY-ANI-IS.
Or I can just call myself.
I had to upgrade our internet service because since we switched to streaming services instead of DirecTV, we started immediately hitting our limit, which I didn't even know we had.
Oh, wow.
And so I called them up and I was like, yeah, I use Hulu too. And so I called them up and I was like, all right, so how do I get unlimited?
Hey, Pat.
So they moved me onto a 600 megabit service. And what I'm actually getting is 800.
Oh, that's good. Well,
yeah,
they got to give you 800 because during peak times it probably drops some. Nope. So you got a lot of people that'll bitch if you're paying for 600 and you're only getting 400, they get bitching calls. So if they give you 8 and it drops down to 6,
I was paying for 400 and only getting like 2.
Damn.
Oh well, they were screwing you there.
Yeah.
800, good. What's your upload though? If you're getting 800 down,
I think the upload is, I want to say 20 on the wireless portion.
I don't understand why here our upload is higher than our download. and it just blows my mind because where I was at in Georgia, the upload was slow. It was like maybe 20 to 30, and the download was around 100 and something. Here it's 100 down, but 120 up, and I don't get it. But yeah, that's the way it is, and I don't have 800 down. So I don't download stuff as fast as the 800 megs,
All right,
but I
right
can upload,
now.
which with casting
Why
works
is it
really
using
good.
a server in Washington? All right, right now it's at 75 down and 107 up.
You're on wireless.
Yeah.
That's why. That is not 5G. That is fiber optic, Pat. This is Verizon Fios, I think is what it's called. Fiber optic.
Yep.
Fios?
Yeah.
Let me run speed tests on my plugged-in computer here.
Maybe we're close to the server. I don't think it's because we're close to the server, Vape Dave. I just think that that's the speed they offer. I mean, and she can actually, it would cost too much, but she could upgrade and get almost a gig down and a gig up. So it's like,
But
wow.
why would I do that?
Yeah, well, there's no need for it, right? There's no need. If I was a super downloader,
I'm not going to pay extra for bragging rights.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and if that happened, then you'd have to get a whole nother router and everything because it's got to be able to handle that kind of speed. I like using my own router, which I brought my own router, but the one she has here is the router, Wi-Fi, everything's built into one, so I can't I did look at the link, Pat, but I don't know about that. I was looking and I was trying to check the prices on it, and the channels to me seemed like all UK channels. I didn't really see a lot of American stuff, and I'm like, I get where you're going with that, but they have stuff like that over here that's a lot cheaper, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So just doing a quick speed test, I got a 708 down, 17 up.
The new Aegis
708 down and 17 up.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem very balanced at all.
No, it never said it was balanced.
Well, this is the problem I see with that, DeMillan.
But it's like 5 times better than what I was getting.
I like the fact that it's 45 watts, but at 1200 mAh, you're going to be going through battery life pretty quick. So that's obviously built-in battery. Now, it would be great for something you're just carrying around as a little small vape. $38 though, you can get a mod like that.
What
that
is
actually
with
takes
all the
batteries
pod kits?
Yeah, it's another pod kit, but 1200 mAh is just, I mean, make it a little bigger and put a bigger battery in there, man. Give me 2400 mAh, and then I think it would be viable to carry around. 1200 is like almost like, what are the little Cocos and stuff? Aren't they like 900 to 1000 mAh anyway? So
Wally World, I'm on Comcast as well.
Those things must be really small. Well, hello, Gail.
Hey, thank you, Gail.
We're talking about
Gaily.
you.
You evil
earlier.
Ringleader, you.
Yeah,
how dare you?
Gail is
reviewers.
the evil ringleader. Oh my God, that stuff. I was
You're so evil. You're nice to people. Oh my God.
I was like, yeah,
she's
you don't
like,
know
what?
about it.
Yeah, you're the evil link.
Gail, you got to call in and join
member. Us.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that if you want, Gail. I'll try to explain. Which if as soon as I bring up the name, you're gonna be like, "Well, I don't want to hear shit." But TVP is supposedly quitting. He's not gonna cast ever again on his channel.
I'll be right back.
And you're evil. So that's pretty much the gist of it.
He said Gail and Zan are the ringleaders. She said, "Give me 5 minutes. I gotta find this. The Illuminatis. There you go.
The Illuminati of niceness. Yeah,
the Illuminati. He was talking about that, and I was like, "What the heck?" You know what, Vape Dave? You took the words right out of my mouth. When he was doing that cast, I was like, "Bye, Felicia." I said that to myself. "Bye, Felicia." That's exactly what I said.
Well, Vic already posted about a half an hour before your show started. And he's like, "Well, see you in 2021 because we both know you'll be back. You love the attention too much."
Yeah, there's no way he's not going to cast anymore. He'll be right back. It's just like, come on, dude. Are you trying to get people to be like do you want attention? You know, like, I wasn't going to come back, but so many people asked me, so I'm coming
That's
back
exactly
now.
what Vic said. Is that was what he was going to say. So many people
really?
wanted to, yeah, so many people wanted me to come back. So
I did not see that. See, I'm just saying that. But
no, because I didn't even tell you he posted it. You haven't been on Facebook. That's kind of
No,
funny
I
because
haven't.
that's literally exactly what Vic said.
It's
Yeah.
it's the truth.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yeah, I believe that's exactly how it's going to go down.
Yeah, I don't know why people have to have all these
Hello,
grand
full moon.
exits. Just be like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I might be back. I might not be back. I don't know, but have fun, y'all. I'm out.
It's like I said. I've said it multiple times in different casts. Either you're cut out for casting or you're not.
Well, even if you are cut out for it, after a while it becomes a chore. You know, real
Yes,
life
it
gets in
does.
the way,
I mean,
and it becomes just another thing on the list that you have to do. It's another obligation, and it's not fun anymore. You know,
right.
and then when you stop doing it, and you're like, "Damn, I missed that." So, you know,
I mean, but shouldn't you enjoy what you do? I mean,
yeah, but
if it
everybody
becomes a
gets
job and a
tired of,
chore, then that's
you know.
too much. I mean, you know, I don't even know how Vic does it because doing all those videos and trying to do live shows, I
Well,
don't
the
know.
fact that that's his livelihood makes a
Well,
big
that's true.
difference.
That's true.
You know,
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, if
I'd
that's how
feel
you make your
differently
money,
about it if
yeah,
I was getting paid for it. You know,
yeah.
um, you know, I go to work every fucking day. I can tell you, I don't really enjoy that.
Okay, Bronco, don't let the internet hit you on the way out.
Yeah.
You know, I I don't even know what to say about it. It's just like, wow. I
You're
was
tired of being
around.
retired, but you're gonna stick it out. Yeah, I feel you, Breeze. You
Well,
just,
he
you know,
said, you know,
just got to
TVP
do
said
what you
that
got to
he
do.
got all his subscribers himself, and he didn't pretty much said that he didn't ride in coattails and all this stuff. But I don't think he had a lot of subscribers until he went on the late night vape show. That's when he started getting subscribers.
But what I don't understand is why does it matter? Who gives a shit?
It doesn't matter to
You know,
me at
like
all.
what was
I
it?
don't
Vapor
care.
Joe said a long time ago. Until this shit gets me out of a speeding ticket, none of it fucking matters.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. They're vaping reviewers. That's it. You're a big fish in a small pond, and the ocean doesn't even know you
Actually, I think you
exist.
need to reverse that. A small fish in a big pond.
No, because Vic is a big fish in a small pond as far as vape reviewers go.
There's Miss Gail, which
Hey,
But
Gail.
what I'm saying is that
it fixed itself.
the wider world, you know,
You're looking
nobody
good,
that's
Gail.
not into vaping and watching the shows knows who fucking Vic is. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of these people. I'm not talking about Vic. I'm just saying a lot of these reviewers, it becomes their identity, and it's like you.
Yeah.
Within the community,
It's
everybody
very
knows
insulated. Vic. Yeah, it's very insulated.
I'm bewildered. What have I missed?
You're evil, Gailey.
Yeah,
you're
if you
evil.
go into
Didn't
his
you know
show
that?
about an hour 25, hour and 35, I don't
You're
remember.
the
It's
ringleader
near
of
the
the
end,
vape
the last 20
Illuminati,
minutes of his show.
and you're
Really?
evil.
I wish somebody had told me.
Because you're nice to people and you bring these newbie reviewers in and you groom them, even though he said he likes that evilness about you. TVP said, I like that about Gailey, that she grooms them and teaches them how to do stuff and be a reviewer, but you're the groomer. Yes, you're the ringleader.
Who
you
knew?
and Zan. Yeah, you and Zan. Yeah, he was.
I don't know what Zan had anything to do with it because he didn't touch on that. He just said
No,
you
he
and
did
Zan.
he
mentioned his
Gail
name,
and
but
Zan.
didn't elaborate how Zan was
Yeah, he
evil.
did.
But you're evil because you're nice, apparently.
I'm evil because I'm nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't hear him use the word nice at all. He just
No,
basically
he
said that you would
groom people.
corral up new reviewers, and then once y'all are done with them, they just get cast off to the side, pretty much.
Because y'all get so much out of these newbie reviewers.
To be in the clique, you have
so,
to be in the.
So when did he broadcast this?
This was today. This was.
She
his
looks pretty evil
show.
To me, Tiger, but I like evil,
supposedly.
So I'm good with that.
Hold on, I better get the show up and get chat out so I can see what's happening.
And she's wearing red. See, I mean, look, she knew that this is just a natural.
Gail is the devil.
I'm the epitome of evil, aren't
I?
Red's
the
not
glasses
evil.
on her head kind of look like horns a little bit, kind of.
Red is not evil though. Red is the power color.
Evil is powerful.
Right, okay, I kind of knew that he'd done something because I obviously saw that Vicky put a post out.
Yeah, it's like the very last 5 minutes.
Hey, everybody. Anyway, happy birthday, Speed.
Thank you.
Oh, what a lot of shite.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes. But yeah, it's I'm still trying to figure out what he described that you do as being evil.
Okay, well, apparently being nice to people is evil now.
Yeah, yeah, I guess, you're the evil ringleader.
Maybe that's because you're not cussing everybody out.
I'll cuss everybody out, but I do it to their face.
Right?
Well, that's the difference.
Maybe because I cussed him out to his face.
That could be.
Could be.
I think TVP just has a problem with strong women that don't give a shit what his opinion is.
Oh, it's not. Thanks, Breeze. It's not just strong women. He's just got a problem with strong people.
Do you know what?
Yeah, but it's particularly targeted towards women because Mark is a slimeball. He.
I'm a Scot, but I don't talk funny. No tiger.
Yeah, I don't. I think yes, TVP said Gail was evil.
Thanks, Cobra.
Yes.
It's Mark has never said anything untoward to me, but I know some things that he said to a couple other people not one person in particular on the other side that was extremely out of line. Crossed a line into creepy behavior for someone that you don't know to come at you and make those suggestive remarks.
That would be
the whole time while
behavior.
He's saying that he had a girlfriend and that he was in love with her, but you're in here skeezing on somebody else in private message. Okay, he's just skeezy. Just slimy, skeezy. So I think he's got a problem with women that doesn't work on.
Thank you, Philman. Yeah. I wish I was, but thank you for the compliment.
I don't know. I mean, what's your take on it, Gail? I just don't know why. I was like, where is this coming from? Maybe I'm I guess I'm not in the clique, so I don't know. But
no, you're not in the clique or the Illuminati, apparently.
Yeah, I'm not in the vape Illuminati.
No, apparently I'm the grandmother of the.
Oh, and he did say that everybody that's left in the UK review scene is under y'all's control.
Yes, and they're all kissing y'all's ass. Mm-hmm. They're all. Yeah. They said
he said, and I quote, "They're shoved so far up your ass they could wear you as a mask."
Really?
Which
I can't imagine. I can't imagine the shed guy is in that then.
Who guy?
I doubt it because I called him out to his face too.
Wow.
Go figure.
Is the video stuff? The video's still up.
You guys know me, right? If I've got something to say, I'm going to say it. I don't do all this, talking behind people's back and all that nonsense. If I've got something to say, I'll contact you like an adult. I'll communicate it and we'll sort it out. Right? But see all this
good night,
crap. See all this crap. I left school over 20 years ago. I'm not doing any of it.
Right.
It's like this is a hobby. It's something to have fun. You meet people, you have a laugh.
Yeah. Oh my God, Cassie, you watched John Wick? Did you only watch the first one? Cassie, you got to watch the other two. If you only watch the first John Wick, you don't even know. You don't even know.
You don't even know yet.
And there's a fourth one coming out. Oh my God.
So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Mark can spout whatever it is that he wants to spout. At the end of the day, Mark knows the truth. I know the truth.
I don't know that he does.
And it's really
I
fuck all to do with anybody else. The fact that he's got to bring it into a public forum and belittle people says all that you need to know about Mark.
Cheech, knock it off.
Yeah, I'm going to.
He has talked so much shit.
Wrap it in.
All right. That I don't think he understands or even knows what the truth is anymore. I think he's got himself fooled that everybody is out to get Mark, and I don't know. Do you guys wake up in the morning and go,
he's been down that
make Mark's life miserable?
Mark's been down that path before, though.
You would think so, the way that we keep getting talked about, it's like, as far as I was concerned, this was all done and dusted about 6 months ago. I've not any interest in it whatsoever.
Right.
It's like, no.
It just blew my mind that he brought up you and Zan's name. I was like, what?
Where's evil masterminds.
Yeah, Gail is the ringleader.
Oh dear.
Gail and Vic.
But you just don't understand your power, Gail.
Now wait a second.
Apparently
So
you're
Gail,
a puppet master.
Well, I knew I was a witch, but come on, fuck, that's taking it a bit far.
Right, yeah.
But Gail, so what's it like being an evil mastermind?
I have no idea. Give me a couple of days to enjoy it and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Oh, for goodness sake.
She didn't know. She just learned she was an evil mastermind. So, she's got. Have you read the handbook yet?
No, not yet.
Did you read the handbook?
No.
She's going to take over the world.
She just found. Okay, so you just found out you got promoted.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
And we all know Zan's second.
I have heard all this before.
Doesn't that make you laugh, though, that you're the evil ringleader, so Zan is automatically like your lapdog,
You think so?
You're the evil ringleader, not Vic. It's Gailey. It's all Gailey.
Have you met my husband? My husband does nothing that my husband does not want to do.
He's a big lapdog, but he's a lapdog.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't.
He does
he's
nothing that he doesn't want to do. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, according to Mark, she's the ringleader. She controls everything.
Yeah, she's the one that puts her arms around these new reviewers and, we're going to get you these 1,000 subscribers and blah, blah, blah. And the only thing that I agree with him about was he was like, we're going to get you these 1,000. So they come on Vic's show, they get 1,000 subscribers, and then all of a sudden they feel pressured because they didn't gain them 1,000 the hard way. They gained 1,000 subscribers right off the bat. Then they all of a sudden are pressured to do reviews, and they're not ready for that. And then they start crashing because they all of a sudden got a bunch of subscribers, but they can't keep content.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, people are actually fucking watching me.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you do?
Honestly, it's all a lot of shit, honestly. I mean, if I was doing that, do you not think the bitches would be sitting at 1,000 subscribers, which we're not?
You're not? I thought
no.
Oh, damn.
We're just over 600 subscribers because we've just moved back to YouTube.
That's
part
of your master plan, Gailey, is to hide your evil powers. We all
now you got me thinking, am I subscribed to Gail? I got to find out. I should be.
That's strange because, if it's because that Gail brings these people on the Vic show, that they got all these subscribers, then how come when the bitches went live on Vic show, they don't have over 1,000 something subscribers now?
Funny that, eh?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense there, Mr. TVP.
I just don't understand why everyone is so caught up in the numbers game. I know Vic, this is his livelihood.
I don't give a shit about the numbers. I never did. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more subscribers.
A lot of us do this just for the fun of it.
For fun.
So who gives a shit about the numbers?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to pay my mortgage with this. I don't.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you want more than like 3 people in chat watching your show. I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
But once you get, at least 20, who gives a shit? As long as there's people there to chit chat with and shoot the shit with, I don't.
Here's the thing. We're all adults, right? People are going to like it or they're not going to like it. We can all make the decision to watch who you want to watch and who you don't want to watch. I don't give a flying fuck if you don't like me. Right. You don't pay my bills. Do you know what I mean? You don't make decisions or whatever for me in my life. It doesn't affect my life. This is a computer. This is not real life.
Right.
Yes, I like to get on with people, and yes, I like to have a laugh and a joke with people, and yes, I've made great friends through the vape community. But see, at the end of the day,
we're all supposed to be adults.
It's not real life.
Exactly, Dolores.
None of y'all are going to help me move or lend me money.
All my so-called friends didn't help me move. If you say move, they're
one that
gone.
Helped you move.
This is true, Dolores. We're all supposed to be adults. Not everybody is, unfortunately.
He helped you pack your stuff and helped do things. I can't remember his name.
Thomas?
Thomas. Yeah.
Oh, is that why I have a busted TV now?
Okay. The TV broke on the way here. It was not broken.
It never even made it out of the house, and it was broken. And
we would have.
Really?
No, you think I would have let you load a broken ass TV in that car and bring it here? No,
I know. It was a brand new flat screen TV.
It broke on the way here somehow. I would not have let you bring a broken TV when you already had 7.
Until I turned it on, then you're like,
here's the thing, right?
I don't think
over
anybody
here,
broke your TV.
Dan and I have made very close friends. Jules Mala Vapes and Stevie Porter. They are like family to us. We see them weekly, if not a couple of times a week. Stevie actually took a day's holiday from work to help us move house. So they do have an impact on our life. They mean the world to us. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
But you're talking about people going live on their channel to berate and to belittle other people. You know, and I mean, I'll tell you honestly, I don't like bringing it all out at the public forum because I don't think there's any need to. I think things should be sorted in private. There's absolutely no need to be bringing it out. And it's like he said, she said, tittle-tattle playground shite. But, you know, your TVP's talking about me being all nice, evil person and that I'm this, that and the next thing. You're talking about a man who threatened to come to Scotland and kick my head in. To my face.
Really?
Yes, to my face. In front of my husband, said, I'm going to drive up there and I'm going to kick your head in. Now, that tells me all I need to know about the man.
Well, that he's a pussy, because I would have given him gas money and said, I'll be waiting for you.
Well,
and exactly. He wouldn't have fucking shut up.
I did actually say, you know, bring it on, big man. But at that point, he shut up. But here's the thing.
Zen would have had
better things to do with my life than worry about insignificant, malignant narcissists who run a wee YouTube channel and feel that they have to G people up to bully other people to make themselves feel significant. So if that's what he wants to do, you go for your life, Mark. Go for your life, son. Because you'll get absolutely no other reaction from me. I'm not interested.
Well, I mean, that's why he keeps doing it, because he does get a reaction. And
I mean, that's the whole thing, you know. The drama is
I don't understand why the people feed it. You know, I've never got into that lynch mob mentality, and I've seen it on a personal level where people that are supposed to be your friends will jump on the bandwagon of hate just because everybody else is doing it. So 90% of the people in his chat have no idea who any of these people are. They don't know you personally, but they make it their life's mission because they want to be part of something. Yeah. And it just, I don't understand it.
That's people not thinking for themselves.
It's people that
herd mentality.
Chat defines them. That this, you know, the vape scene, the vape reviews, the vape chatter. I'm a mod on this channel. I'm a mod on that channel. That defines them. That is who they are. They don't have anything other than that, and that's kind of sad.
It is sad, but it's also a lot of people in the vape community have mental health issues. We all know that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of smokers have mental health issues, so it's moved into the vape community. That's why there's such a big thing about mental health in the vape community.
Well, mental health issues, drug addiction. A lot of people's
mechanism is through the computer. They live through the computer.
Yeah.
And you know, and by doing that, it helps give them a coping mechanism. If that's your way, then that's fine. You know, like, I'm not here to judge anybody, but don't bring your bullshit in around me. That's all I'm saying. You know,
but I just don't understand why they choose to align with somebody that is just so hateful. You know, when you can be, well, just like, okay,
he's very good at what he does, Munchkin.
We have the lunatic. I don't know if y'all remember. Okay, y'all remember what her name is. The one-upper. That if you had one bird, she had 5 birds. It was Vic's old stalker. I can't even remember her name right now. Brittany.
Yep,
yeah.
Brittany.
Okay, we all remember Brittany.
Yeah, she was in his shed with binoculars.
So,
remember?
like you said, there's a lot of people with mental health issues. There's a lot of shut-ins. We have a lot of elderly. We had a lot of young people that still live with their parent. I mean, there is a range of people from one end of the spectrum to the other. Absolutely. So I don't understand why she had to come in and lie. You know, as fucked up as you are, Brittany, if you, whatever your real name is, I can't remember, is it Amy or something like that?
Jean.
We would have accepted you for the fucked up individual that you are without you having to lie. because now you just irritate us because, you know, now we're like, what fucking lies Brittany going to come up with now?
Here's the thing, we're all individuals. Do you know what I mean? We're all individuals. I never understood the Brittany thing either.
Me neither.
Myself and Dolores and you were some of the few that actually called her out in her bullshit in chats. And
well, Aries made a
Aries
made a point of doing it. I mean, he would text me and like, I'm going to say this and send me screenshots and shit.
I mean, the vape community is a very welcoming community.
Yeah,
but it's
so
the same as any community,
understand.
any hobby. There's always going to be the small few that try and ruin it for the majority. And to me, just ignore them. You know, it's not worth the energy.
14 kids. It was 6 kids that were all, I can't even remember all the lies, but literally the picture that she shared.
She had twins that were born 4 months apart.
Well, and then she had like 6 sextuplets or something at the age of like 48. But when she first came on here, she presented herself as a single woman with 2 grown kids and a cat, which I believe that is the actual truth.
23gold.com.
Just let it go from there. Nobody, it just got successively stranger. I remember when Aries sent me the screenshot of the picture that she shared on, I think it was Twitter, of the girl that she had she wouldn't have been able to be pregnant with quadruplets or whatever the fuck she had at the same time that she had a child of this age. But he did a reverse image search and that kid was like 6 years old. She stole someone else's photo.
Oh yeah,
the child that didn't
here's
even
the real
exist.
Photo from Google.
And it's damn. I don't understand why people can't just be themselves instead of trying to.
I used to let things like that irritate me, but I don't now because I just feel sorry for them. I think that's a cry for help.
It is. They want to be accepted, and they think they have to tell these out.
But isn't it obvious to her that we have people that are on disability that, you know, obvious, they talk about it in chat, that I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I can't buy this mod. I get my disability check. So we have people that are in the saddest of situations, all the way up to people that are just having money fly out of their ass. We would have accepted her as she is. She should have seen that we don't care what you are, as long as you're nice. Well, you know, you're part of the group. You're automatically part of the group. And we still accepted that batshit insane bitch, even with all the bald faced lies.
Exactly, Pat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't.
And Gail, I just had to show you this.
Oh, you got 2?
Oh wow! Damn it! And he's got a blue one sitting there. You asshole!
Is that the new copper steampunk looking one you've got?
No, they got a steampunk one.
We don't bite hard, full moon. You'll be all right.
Oh, damn it!
Oh damn! Gail just man!
Just bringing one out now. It's copper and it's kind of brown aged leather and it's very steampunk looking and it's really nice.
Ooh,
like
Kevin, did you just tell Speen he had a nice pair? I'm just saying.
Hi, Kev.
Hey, Kevin.
You know, people are going to make their own mind up. Each to their own. People can. What you see with me is what you get on camera. I'm no different in real life. You know that when I
think all of us are like that, though.
Camera.
Can we just agree that people are fucking weird?
This is why I don't do people.
Robert.
People are way overrated. I'm going to continue this whole 6 feet away thing. I like that. You just stay over there, away from me.
6 feet? Give me 6 miles.
Well, you didn't really walk into a storm. Nice. It's just we're just airing out some stuff that got posted earlier, and it's total horse shit. And it gets on my nerves with all the damn vape drama out there. I mean, can we get past the damn vape drama? I think we're all working towards the same goal.
I'm not gonna lie. I like vape drama. I will tune into some vape drama. I've actually Googled vape drama before just to see what I could find. What? I'm nosy. I'm nosy. I like that kind of shit. But I don't go on the internet and go, oh my God, did you see so-and-so said this? I read it, I chuckle, I move on with my life. You know, I might tell you, holy shit, look at that. You know what I mean? But I don't.
But it doesn't impact how you live your life.
No, and it doesn't impact how I think of other people. What?
Dolores.
Son Evdillo, and his son went and bought a damn jewel. A jewel.
What happened to your audio?
What do you mean?
Did you blow out your damn speakers because you're so loud?
He pressed the button.
Wait,
you touched something. No,
now you're gone.
Completely.
Oh, now you're muted.
So Dolores, it's the Drag X.
Yeah.
Vupu Drag X.
So I take it you like them then, that you've got two?
I do. I use them all day long.
Yeah.
So I bought
here.
I bought two of these because I figured, all right, so I'm going through batteries and I don't want to be swapping batteries while I'm driving, so I'll just have two. And then I bought two of the tops as well.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just like good to go. Scuba, we can't hear a word you're saying.
It sounds like you're talking to us from down the hall.
I didn't change it.
It's like your mic is turned off. Now he can't hear me.
What the hell? I didn't change anything.
You have to turn your mic on.
My mic is on. Hold on, let me see.
Well, we can't hear you when
your lips are moving, but no sound is coming. Well, actually, this is a good thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounded like we can hear you, but barely.
That's some bullcrap. I didn't do anything. Let me reconnect it. Let me disconnect.
Oh, that remote control works then.
I don't know what he did. I think he blew out his speakers. No, he's downstairs, Dire Thing. You can't hear him through my microphone.
Yeah, King Cobra, that's my husband. He's an animal person. He prefers animals to people.
What the hell?
It's because animals can't talk.
It's barely moving my microphone.
Well,
Yeah,
animals,
I don't know what you
animals
did.
love.
Did you turn the volume down on your mic, babe?
No, I didn't.
They don't care about anything else. It's just you.
We lost our wee dog about 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
So we're very raw at the moment with it. Yeah. So
check my sound.
That sucks.
They're all shouting at you. Put your microphone on.
I'm telling you, he's so loud. He just blew out his speakers. He blew out his mic.
His microphone.
I love how
you got my headset down there. Use that one, babe.
Let me try moving it around and see if it fixes it.
He's gonna blow everybody's eardrums out in a minute. I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Well,
we can actually talk over him now.
I don't think he touched anything. It just was. Wait,
that's better. You're better.
Better?
Yeah, you're better. You're fine.
I didn't really even do anything. Damn. I don't understand why that did that, but okay.
Did it turn your volume down on you?
No. There, it should be good there. I basically turned it off and turned it back on. But this headset has never gave me issues. That's the first time I've ever seen any problem. But
yeah, no, I mean it sounded like you were talking to us from down the hallway.
So when I muted and then I came back and unmuted, somehow maybe this button is getting corroded.
DeMillan, it's the Vupu Drag X.
Yeah. So now what I was trying to say is the flavor really that good? Obviously it is. You bought another one. So
it is.
It's got great flavor.
It's as close to an RDA flavor as I've ever found in anything.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And they don't leak.
I'm telling you, Scoopy, you need to get one.
Yeah, I may have to break down and do that.
Unfortunately it's an 18650.
Yeah.
So it burns through batteries a little bit.
How much do they cost?
They're not
35?
35?
40,
yeah, they were like
35, 40.
They wanted too much. They wanted almost $55 at that vape shop we was at. I was like, yeah, that's
too much. You'll get them online.
So I haven't.
You get them online for about $35. We got them on a special for £20. So
yeah, they're not bad. But thanks, Gail. I'm gonna have to go buy a third one now.
Pat, it don't make sense to me. Why would he buy a Juul if he had a Evdillo? Which the Juul is going to be a disappointment to him. I mean, unless he's trying to go for something with stronger nicotine. If that's the point, then he needs higher nic juice in whatever tank he's using on top of his Evdillo. Don't go to Juul, man. Don't go to big tobacco bullcrap, Juul stuff. I think
Dolores, I think that's where I bought it too.
Yeah. There's a Evdillo right there. Make your son, and I know DeMillan's been I've been watching DeMillan. I've been watching you, DeMillan. She is squonking her ass off. I didn't even see her use her her Evdillo, or Evil Dildo to DeMillan. It's she's been using the Squonker, the top side. Yeah, the top side. And I mean, but it's a great Squonker. I can't, down her for using that thing. It's a great Squonker. So with a good RDA on top, hell, you can't really beat it. So.
Well, it still comes down to whatever's going to work for you.
That is true, Demon Hunter. I'll give you that. If it keeps him from smoking by using a jewel, he's saying it's nice, small, and easy to carry. Okay, then get him something like the Coco. The jewel, to me, man, I got a jewel. It's like buried
Get one
somewhere.
of these.
Yeah, or what Gail's holding up. The UL Coco has got great flavor, but
these are really nice.
If you get him the S, it's got the built-in LiPo battery, so he doesn't need to worry about 18650s or charging.
That's true.
The Dag S is a built-in battery. But honestly,
now, I still do carry this in my pocket.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
my
great
backup
little device. Yeah, Robert, as far as the PMTAs go and all that stuff, I don't know how that's ever going to wash out. What's going to end up happening? It's going to affect the vape market. That's what I'm more worried about. Are we not going to be able to buy stuff in the future? What's going to happen? Luckily, I have plenty of backups. But
vape Dave, I don't count these as pods.
Not really. They're pod mods.
Yeah, it's an
pod mod.
An all-in-one?
I don't
know how you classify
an all-in-one. I class it as a pod mod because the pods are replaceable.
Yeah, it's an extreme upgrade
you
to the.
Change out the coil though. So you're not throwing away the pod. You're just changing out the coil.
Yeah. True.
And the coils last too. I get a good amount of life out of the coils.
I'm on my 4th week on this one.
Yeah, I haven't got quite that much out of it.
I don't vape very, very sweet juice.
Yeah, some of mine are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's assuming that they're going to get anything approved in a year. NVR, they don't have the manpower to even.
Yeah, I mean, who's going to stop it? Who's going to stop China from sending stuff over here? Are they going to get customs to do it? They better hire a hell of a lot more people.
From what I heard, they were planning on making it the local health department's duty to enforce the.
So some states will have everything, and some states won't have anything.
Exactly, it depends on your local health department and how much
California
shit they give.
Will have nothing.
Right.
But weed's okay. You can't vape, but you can smoke weed. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Yeah, whatever.
We can't do that over here either.
Yeah, really. China will ship direct.
How is the filling on that mod, DeMillan?
DeMillan, it's actually real easy. Let's see if I can show you here.
So you actually fill the tank, or is there a?
No, on the bottom here, you've got these 3 little sections. One of them, if I can do this without spilling everything, like
so you gotta have fingernails.
No, you don't. I'm doing things backwards. There we go.
Okay. It's just a wee button, isn't
it? It's got a little bit of I have no fingernails right now. Yeah. So it's got a pretty good size hole.
It's just hard to get that little rubber flap open.
Even you could find this hole, Scuba.
I don't know, man. That's a pretty small hole. It's gotta be a bigger hole.
It's not.
You know what's so good about it? The magnet on it is so strong, and you don't have to put it in any particular way. It just goes in, and that's it.
I'm shaking this mod, and I'm hanging it by just by the top.
I like that it's magnetic. I like that about it.
It's a strong
and it doesn't have to go on in any particular way. You just pop it back on. That's it.
Yep.
Right, because it's getting its negative from those 3 contacts on the outside, so it's got 3 different directions it can snap down on, and then the positive's in the center, which is it's a great design. But I want rebuildable, snap-on, same deal.
It's the PNP tank, and you can get the coils in various ohmage that way. So I usually vape on the 0.2 coil because that just suits me the best.
I like the 0.15.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different ohms for the coils too.
There's about 7 or 8 different coils that you can get for it. So
well, that's the thing. The 0.15 would use more wattage to get a decent vape out of it. So it's like, do you?
And the airflow is so adjustable.
Oh, you can't.
This bit here.
What's your wattage at? Speed.
You can't see it. I'm at 0.15, and I'm at 35 watts.
Really? See, for me, 0.15, I'd have to go up to like 95 watts usually.
No, unless
it won't go that high, and you don't need that much wattage.
No, unless you don't.
You use a lot lower wattage.
I set about 35, 40 watts on it. I don't really go higher than 40 watts.
Is it the 4 mil tank, or do you got the 2 mil TPD?
That's the 4 mil, but it comes with the 2 mil TPD. I just ordered the 4 mil separately.
If you're in the US, it comes with the 4 mil.
Yeah, you can order the 4 mil separately, and it's not that dear. It's only a few pounds.
Yeah, the extra pods, and they come in a 2-pack. They're pretty cheap.
Well, DeMillan, they said that it doesn't leak though. So
and I don't do pods at all. I'm not a pod person. I hardly even do RTAs, but this is just honestly, it's blown me away.
DeMillan, they don't leak. I throw them in my pocket. I lay them down. I have not had one leak on me yet.
Honestly, DeMillan, they're fantastic. Voopoo have really knocked it out the park with this one. They're doing really well this year as well with their other mods, the Argus and a few others as well. They seem to be doing good stuff. DeMillan, it's practically impossible to meet this.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I don't know, because a lot of the pod systems I got like that, you would think they don't leak, and then you take the pod out, and when you look down in the mod, there's juice in there. So you haven't had any drops or anything?
Nope.
None of that.
Really?
I've had a little bit of I vape them heavily, and I'll get a little bit of condensation at times, but that's it.
All right.
That's all Zan uses now. He only uses this. He's put mechs away. He's put all his regulated mods away, all his RTs, everything. He only uses this.
That's all I'm using too.
Yeah.
Maybe I could hear it a little better that time, but
I got a Boost Max in to review it, and Zan's acquired it, so apparently he's now coming on the bitches to do the review. Or so he told me today, but other than that, he only uses the Drag X. Nothing else.
Wow. I found Vapor SO PM80.
Hello, Festus.
Hello.
Hey, Hef.
A cracking device, no leaks, loving the RBA deck, and 4 mils for it. See, for me, I don't like a lot of the mods with the internal batteries because of the fact that when it's dead, you're screwed unless you have something else to switch to. Yeah, I know that one doesn't have it. I mean, the one you have does not have. So basically, if the battery runs dead, I can throw another 18650. I'm done, which is great. Yep. But there's a lot of, like the one she has is internal battery. So when it goes dead, you have to switch to another mod while that one charges, unless you can vape it while it's charging. But if you do that, you'll never get the full charge.
Now, I don't know about the Drag S, whether or not it has to pass through, but like the Coco does. So you can charge and vape at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see what you thought of it, Scuba, because you've quite a few pods and the mods and that. I'd be interested to see what you think of it.
Well, if you like it and Speed likes it, I'll probably like it. Speed's pretty picky about the pods that he gets. I mean, he'll go through one, he'll be like, well, this one's pretty, and if he don't like it, he won't use it. But if he's constantly using that and he bought a second one, that's a pretty good indication.
You can usually tell if I like something because I end up buying multiples.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when I go out the house now, this is all I take. I don't take anything else when I go out the house.
Yeah, nope, same here.
Damn.
The external battery, this is a Samsung.
Yeah.
Is the one I'm using. But no, it's because of what I do. Now, if I was at home all the time like I was, I'd be using a lot of different mods.
Yeah.
But because of what I do, I need something small that I can put in my pocket. It's not going to take up a lot of room in the truck. It's easy for me to put somewhere and be able to reach. And a lot of the bigger mods I can't do that with.
Oh yeah, that is the Drag X, Pat, that he has. It's the one that's got the magnetic. Yeah, the Drag X. Okay, yeah. Demon Hunter already said it. Sorry.
It's got some magnets on here and down. You can see the steel plate on the bottom here.
I don't see any juice in there. I don't see any juice. That's what I was looking for.
No, they really don't leak. They really don't.
You might get a wee bit of condensation, but nothing that.
So
no, it's just a little bit every once in a while.
How long does it take before you have to refill the tank?
Okay, if I'm only using one of them, first thing in the morning, and I'm vaping a lot. First, I need my ENs in the morning, caffeine and nicotine.
Caffeine, nicotine, yeah.
So it'll take me about 2 hours to go through the tank. That's first thing in the morning.
If it was like 5 or 10 minutes, I'd be like, oh no, I can't.
No, it lasts you a good while.
No. And then after I refill it, then it's usually about between 4 and 6 hours before I have to refill it again. So I fill up both these first thing in the morning. And now when I say first thing in the morning, that is like 4 a.m. I don't have to fill them both until about noon.
Yeah, see, that's good going.
Fill them both. Okay, so you like swap between them during the day then?
Yeah, it's because I don't want to worry about the running out of battery or juice or anything, because typically I'm doing a long run first thing in the morning. So I'm doing like a 3-hour drive, and then when I get there, then I'll refill them at that point. So, but they're only about half gone.
So they're asking, well, Dave wants to know, what milligram are you vaping?
I'm vaping. Yeah, I kind of upped it a little bit, so I'm vaping 3 milligram now.
You upped it? A 3-hour tour? 3-hour tour.
Yeah, because you were at 1.5, weren't you?
Yeah, I was at 1.5. I've upped it a little bit.
The thing about this, the pod,
because I was on the pod so long.
You can take pod salts. It can take 70-30. You know, you can put your normal juice through this, and it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, there's no way I would use a Nic salt in this. There's no way.
I've used Nic salt in it.
Really?
Here's the other question I got for you. Have you tried switching juices on the same coil?
Yes, I have, and that works very well.
It works very well. Okay, because a lot of times when you switch juices on those, it takes a long time for the second flavor to kick in, and it's
so I'll run the first tank down. The tank I'm going to swap from, I run it all the way down.
Yeah.
But not to the point of a dry hit. So it's got a little bit left in there. Then I fill it up, and literally on that first hit, I can taste the new juice.
Damn. That's pretty good. That speaks loads about the coil. I mean,
I've swapped from Nic salts to Freebase on it as well. In the same coil, same tank, and it does it absolutely fine.
I haven't tried Nic salt in it. To be quite honest, I'm trying to get off of Nic salt and back onto the Freebase stuff to get my nicotine back down.
Yeah.
I still think, look, I still got Nic salts. This is Dinner Lady. This is the lemon stuff, which I was only using the Nic salts in certain
I don't think they make that anymore.
They may not, so I may have the last little bit.
I think Dinner Lady went out.
Look, TTG, since we didn't know your real name because you're like Superman and Clark Kent.
I know it. I just can't remember it because
I can't
you
remember
put me on the fucking spot.
Jazzy wants you to message him, TTG. You need to message Jad or Ed Jagla on Facebook. Ed Jagla. What do you mean?
You just Jad.
I don't know.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Gotcha.
Gail,
I just want to make sure you got in touch with Jazzy.
Are the coils in these, are they mesh? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, they are mesh? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're mesh coils too. Damn.
No, they're great flavor on them.
Flavor's fantastic.
It is. It's great flavor.
I saw they came out with Aromomizer V3, but It's almost like I like the Aromomizer V2 better, but the problem, one's the V2 I think is a 30 millimeter tank. It's bigger and it's freaking. It looks like a bat. It's huge, and the V3 is short. But everybody says so much good things about the V2. I really want to get that thing.
Kevin, when I'm driving, I try to keep it limited. I don't want to have a lot of different devices because I don't have a lot of room.
Right.
So typically I've got the Coco. Okay, so this is exactly what I
Your
take with
driving
me.
setup. There you go.
I've got my 2 drag X's and my Coco. The Coco's in my pocket at all times. I actually rarely use it during the day. I'm on the drag X's. That's it.
Now this is the question. Now I know the Coco is like a regular micro USB cable. What does that drag X use? Is it USB-C or is it? I mean, if you were going to charge it that way.
It is a USB-C.
Okay, so you need 2 different charging cables to bring with you if you're going to charge it while you're
the
riding
flashlight I use is a USB-C too, so I've got all the cables already.
Oh, okay. You got the truck loaded with cables.
And Pat, yes, the airflow is fully adjustable on it. I haven't played around with it a whole lot. I typically keep it about in the middle, kind of almost wide open. So I've got a direct. It's basically direct to lung.
There's the if you see that bit sticks out there, that's the airflow. So there you can see it's just very.
Oh, look at there.
Smooth.
I thought it was a damn slider plastic piece. I thought that.
No, so it's actually a bit of metal.
I like that better. So does USB-C it's just an all-around better connector to milling than micro USB.
It's easier. You don't have to worry about flipping sides or anything.
Yeah,
you just plug it in.
Yeah, either way you put it in, it's going to work. That's the good thing about USB-C. As far as it charging faster, that varies between devices. Some of them have quick charge, some of them don't.
Well, that's going to depend on what the USB portion of the cable is plugged into. It also depends on the USB cable itself.
Right. But
and the device.
And the device. If the device won't accept fast charge, then it ain't gonna work. But yeah. So USB-C. See, I don't like charging devices like that anyway off the cable, but if you're on the road and you got no other choice, I would probably charge it that way.
I've got 4 batteries, and obviously I've got 2 of them that I put in the devices, and then I've got 2 others that are going with me. And all day long, I will at most use all 4 batteries, at most. And even then, that 4th battery's going in at the very end of the day, and I'm only barely using it before it goes on the charger.
So I could see you. I mean, if you got a spare battery for each one of them mods, you're gonna make it through a full day of work. I can't see you going. Yeah. That's the main thing.
And we're talking. I mean, when I talk about a full day of work, we're talking 12 to 14 hours.
The thing that's amazed me by this is you've got hobbyist and experienced vapors that have a mass collection of mods, and a lot of these mods are on the shelf because they're using this.
Yeah.
So that it speaks for itself.
This to me is the best I can get. That is, I consider this a tank mod because I can put whatever I want in it. It's got a coil. I change out the coil, so it's kind of like to me, it's a stock coil tank with the mod, and it works really well. It's consistent. I don't have any battery problems.
What I was going to ask
leaking
was
definitely no leaking.
Does the airflow actually make a difference when you adjust it?
Yes.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn y'all. All right, I got to get one. I got it.
Now, it's not a huge difference between fully open and closed.
Right, but as long as you can tell, because there's some pods that I got that have airflow, and you change it, and it's like it's the same airflow.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Now, the reason why I keep mine at half is I've got it at 35 watts, so I keep it at half to get the heat up. So it adds more heat to it, and it adds a little bit more restriction to it.
The Relics? I don't know. The coils look a little pricey. Are the coils expensive that you got?
A 5-pack is like $10.
Howard,
That's not too bad at all.
how are you doing, my new vaping
I think it's
buddy?
I think it's $10.
Yeah, and you're getting quite a long time out of each coil.
You do.
I mean, the coils are not lasting like 2 days, and then you're having to replace them.
I have yet to have a coil last less than a week, and that is even
Scuba
with the really
used
sweet
to take
juice.
like six mods, 6 mods, 18 batteries. Yeah, he took his whole fucking collection with him when he left the house.
Good to hear, Howard. I don't know if you ordered a PS5 or the new Xbox. I personally ordered a new Xbox just because I know more people on the Xbox.
I've gotten to the point where I take 1 mod, but I do have a battery charger at the office now because, like the other day, I grabbed some off my charger here and got home, and they were dead.
When I moved from Georgia, I got her a mod, right? And it was one she wanted really bad. And for some reason, when we moved, it disappeared. I thought somebody stole it when we moved. I was like, I can't find it. We went through every freaking box that I own and could not find it. And was like a week and a half ago, I was like, guess what? I got you a surprise when you get home. I didn't tell her what it was, and I thought it was a cool surprise. I found the mod. It was still brand new in the box because I never used it. I got
this one, and it's pretty.
It's the Voopoo 2. I mean, it's got the one with
I mean, it's nothing special, but I like it. And the rainbow around the edge matches the tank, and it's a fidget.
Yeah, when you slide the doors, the doors has that resin on the inside. Yeah, she likes it.
I bought my daughter-in-law one of them, and she
I like this one. Yeah. Now, what I don't understand why they bothered putting the design on the inside of the doors. Y'all can't see it because it's too dark in here. But it's like a galaxy pattern.
The doors can be swapped out.
They can?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You just slide off, and then you can swap them around.
Be right back.
Oh wow. Anyways,
but they're angled, so you can't swap them out.
Howard, I didn't have enough money to buy a new PlayStation and an Xbox.
But what I mean is, what's the point in putting that design on the back of the door?
Cloud Chucker, the new Xbox Series X costs $499.
I gotta figure out how to put that
now
back
the Series S is just as good as the Series X, but it only does 1440p resolution instead of 4K, and it's only $299. They should release some more for pre-order really soon. I got to be honest with you. If you go online trying to order one, good luck because the sites were crashing like crazy. The demand for the new Xbox and the PlayStation has been ridiculous.
I'm surprised the PlayStation has another round of pre-orders going. Why didn't they just put more out on the first? I mean, what's the point in doing
PlayStation
it? PlayStation
shot themselves in the foot because they were like, hey,
you paid $529.
Our console is going to be all about the new generation. We're going to make games strictly for the PS5, and then turned around and goes, our bad. We're going to make Spider-Man for not only the PS5, but it's going to work on the PS4 also. So they lied and said that all this stuff was PS5 exclusive when it'll still work on the old system, while criticizing Microsoft for making games that'll work on both systems. So they're shooting themselves in the foot. So actually, I think Microsoft's going to step out ahead over Sony. Sony may still sell more systems, but over the long run with the Game Pass and everything in Xbox, they're gonna win. Sorry, Howard, that's just the way it goes. I still like the PlayStation. Don't get me wrong. I wish I could own both, but I can't right now. The cheaper model,
you won't be disappointed.
The cheaper model for the Xbox is digital only. It does not have a disk drive, but you can hook up an external hard drive. The same way with the PlayStation, they have a cheaper model that does not have a disk drive, but costs way $100 more than the Xbox Series S does. So there you go. The all digital model of the PS5 is in very rare quantity. They're making more with the disk drive because they want you to pay the $499. They don't want you to buy the $399 console. They want you to pay the $499.
And Gail, I'm on Element Vape right now, and all they have is the gunmetal frame. They don't have that copper frame yet.
Oh,
I'll find a picture of it and send it to you.
Cool.
Oh boy, we got to see the gunmetal drag X. I mean, not the gunmetal, the steampunk. Yeah. Gail finds all the cool stuff. What language am I speaking? Tall guy? I'm not sure.
Southern.
It's better than.
No, apparently Swahili, just like the language I speak. When I tell somebody next week and they're like, Friday sounds good. Yeah, that's tomorrow, not next week, but okay.
I have to decipher what Gail says most of the time.
Maybe you can't understand what Gail says. I can understand Gail just fine.
Yeah, 90% of the time I understand Gail fine. There's sometimes when she says something really fast and I'm like, what the fuck did she just say?
And I'm talking quickly.
Yeah, when you talk quickly,
Cobra,
and
Microsoft bought more than Bethesda. They bought ZeniMax, which has more titles than more companies under them than just Bethesda. Swahili. Yes, tall guy. See, there I go again.
See, what language are you speaking?
Swahili. I told you. Yeah. No. I told my boss earlier I was pissed off, and I was like, since people don't listen to me. So a few minutes later, he's like, "What'd you say?" So I repeated myself, and he goes, "Huh?" And I'm like, "I am going to throw something at you."
I will hit you with a damn phone book.
Well, I'm still angling for my gold stapler. And then I told him that there was a teal one over in the other office that the accountant bought before she left. I said, if it's still there, he goes, "You want me to steal it?" And I'm like, "I do." I want you to steal it and bring it to me because I must have all the colored staplers.
Full moon she is. Like I said, 90% of the time I can understand Gail fine. There's sometimes when she goes into some kind of, I don't know, Scottish accent or something, and I'm like, oh, well, what?
She always has a Scottish accent.
I know
when I'm with other Scottish people or when I'm with Bunny or Irish people, we always tend to talk a lot quicker. So I've got
I can still understand you. The problem I have is I don't understand what some of the words you say mean because you guys have way different slang.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I heard the words that she said. I just don't know what the fuck that meant.
Oh, tall guy, don't bring up the gold stapler to damn Munchkin because
I will be getting the gold stapler as my 4-year work anniversary. Instead of a gold watch, I want my gold stapler.
There we go.
It will happen.
Did Gail send you the picture yet, Speed?
No, she's still looking for it.
I think I've got it. It's just a stock picture, but
you Jules messes you up, fool. Yeah, Jules talks really fast, and I've never had a problem with Bunny really. Bunny, I can understand most of it. Well,
I'll send it to your Facebook.
Bunny had a rant on the show I was on. I was like, holy crap! Bunny brought the claws out. She had
when Bunny brings the claws out, it's not good.
I was like, damn, I've never heard Bunny rant like that before, but she did then. She and it was against Cheech. And Cheech was on chat tonight trying to start shit, but that got quickly shut down, so I don't understand. Speed just had a vape-gasm or something.
No, Chuck, I don't do haggis, neeps, and tatties on a Sunday.
I want one.
See, like, what the fuck did you just say?
She doesn't do haggis.
Haggis, neeps, and tatties.
Haggis, meats, and tatties.
I'm guessing that's potatoes.
Meeps?
Neeps. 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 Turnip. It's turnip.
I thought you said meats. Oh, okay. Ooh.
I've never heard turnips called neeps.
I don't think I've ever eaten a turnip.
Yeah.
I have.
You don't want to.
They're not bad. No,
shit.
What? Turnips aren't bad.
Actually, wait, no. I have had turnips, and they taste like dirt.
There you go. Yeah, I don't prefer turnips myself.
But I do realize that I like asparagus after my son-in-law made some. He's actually a good cook.
Right, there you go.
He makes good asparagus.
I
made some for the first time the other night, and they neglected to tell me I had to cut the bottoms off. So
it dinged on my. Ooh.
Good night, Pat.
There's a picture of it. You guys.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Good night, Pat.
So what's different? I mean, I see that it looks like a goldish brush.
Yeah, it's kind of a copper brass on the metal, and the leather's kind of like an antique look.
What is stitched on the back of it? Is y'all's like that? Does it have those bumps on the back? That's what I'm trying to figure out on these.
Well, it's where it says drag.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't look like it says the word drag. Really?
Well, that's because you're seeing it from this angle.
Yeah. I know, but that's a lot of bumps in a perfectly spaced out manner.
So if you look at mine, you can sort of see the bumps.
Yeah.
The way I've got it.
I see a bright white speed face. Yeah, okay.
So if you turn it sideways, now you can see drag.
Okay, the picture that she sent, they're perfectly spaced. That's not a word.
God. Yes, it is.
Okay. Is it the Bronze Knight one, Gail? Is it called Bronze Knight?
I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they did have that then.
Here's
Iron Knight, Silver Knight.
Y'all know me. I'll probably, if I get one, it's probably going to be a blue one, just because I want to get the blue one.
There's another picture. That's the whole range that you do. The 4 on the top are the new releases.
Do they have blue ones?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Speed's got one.
Oh, okay.
Blue. Look at that. Bling. That's what they had at the shop, but they wanted too much damn money.
It looks black to me.
It's like a dark blue. It's a navy blue, I think, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a darker blue.
It is a dark blue. I don't mind that. I mean, I don't mind that. Damn, I really wish they'd open up the theme park back up here. We can't even go to the freaking theme park.
Well,
we can, but you have to make an appointment, and you're limited to 4 hours.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, and I don't know. Well, like Melissa and Michael, my niece and nephew, they have been making an appointment and going once a week because they go there to have dinner, and they're part of the wine club there and shit. So, if I'm going there to ride roller coasters, and I don't know that the full park is open, so I'm not going to waste my time.
What do you think of the GOP
Not to mention, when the hell am I going to
sequel?
have time to go to the amusement park if I'm working
Thrones?
14 hours a fucking day? So.
Yo, have you tried the Vaporesso Target PM80?
No, I haven't, DeMillan. It's not one I've tried.
So
I do like Vaporesso stuff, as you know, darling.
Wait, what were y'all going to review on the bitches, but Zan stole it?
It's the Boost Max, the new...
the Aegis Boost Max.
Yeah. I won it on a show, and I was going to piff it off to somebody, and I thought, Jules and Bunny have got one of these. I think I'll get it, and then means we can review them.
There you go.
Right. And before I knew it, they'd asked what colour I wanted, and before I knew it, Zan said blue. It's mine, blue.
Hell yeah, Zan. Hell yeah.
So, yeah. But I don't mind because he's
Howard, we have a season pass, and you pay for it like monthly, so it doesn't matter about the full price deal. We're not like paying to go for one day and only getting 4 hours. That would suck. So no, we have season.
Yeah, I don't know that anybody is necessarily buying a daily ticket because the season price or the season's pass, you could buy 3 tickets and pay the season's pass price. We literally live like 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah,
though, so,
and they got free beer. It's like you go up there and you show them your season pass.
One free beer.
They give you one free beer per day.
Yeah.
Only one?
Yeah.
Well,
but like
the
smokehouse, which obviously that's, brisket and shit like that, is not as expensive as you would think for an amusement park. They do have some reasonably priced food there. So it's not unrealistic to just say, let's go to Busch Gardens, ride a couple roller coasters and have dinner, might be a little bit pricier than you would usually spend, but,
Full Moon, no, I'm not getting him a custom skin for it. He can do that by himself.
They sent out an email stating that because, they were closed, that they're good. And I understand, they still have to keep things going. But, they're like, to make up for the fact that we've been closed all summer and been charging you the whole time.
Howard,
we'll give you 2 free passes to bring guests next year. And I'm like, I don't know if I can bring anybody with me.
how far are you away from Dollywood, Howard? Because we do plan on taking a vacation to Gatlinburg this winter. So if
Aries
you're
is
near
Gatlinburg this weekend.
Who?
Aries
Aries is in Gatlinburg
this weekend.
Oh wow.
Well, that's a little late notice. I don't think.
No.
But yeah, you're an hour and a half away. Yeah, Gatlinburg. I've been there quite a few times, and I really want Munchkin. She hasn't been there. I want her to go to experience it, and they got a lot of stuff to do. And man, did they got some really good restaurants up there. Holy moly! And Dollywood's like right down the road. It's a straight shot to Dollywood if you want to go to an amusement park. And there's plenty of go-karts if you want to ride go-karts. Go-karts. And
yeah,
zip
well, what kind of
lines.
what kind of go-karts?
Well, they got the fast go-karts. You have to have a driver's license actually to ride them. They're really fast.
We have those.
Mm-hmm. And then they have the normal, just regular go-karts.
Okay, so when you say fast go-karts, what do you mean?
Fast go-karts, they probably do 50, 60 miles an hour, I'm guessing. But you got to wear a helmet. It's a pain in the ass. But yeah, they have fast go-karts. Formula F1 go-karts, whatever.
No.
I've never been to Dollywood. I looked at the front gates of it, never went inside. I know it's there, but I haven't been in Dollywood. So that would be something new. I did go to the they got the indoor skydiving thing, and I really think I was,
you disgusting animal, you.
I was too fat to be doing it, but
interesting.
They did get me to fly for like 3 seconds, so that was fun. It's literally when you go to one of those indoor skydiving things, it's literally a giant prop from an airplane that's blowing air at you, and they got these special suits you put on that are really poofy that catch the wind, and it's supposed to make you like hover above the thing, but you got to hold your body just right. If you're lightweight, it works great. If you're like 90 pounds or, you'll fly like crazy. They'll take you all the way up the top and then bounce you off the thing. It's pretty fun. But if you're heavy, don't do it. If you weigh 300 pounds,
so they basically put you in a flying squirrel suit to catch the air, huh?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice one, Demon. He's away. He's bought one from 3F8.
There you go. Oh, he got the Bronze Knight version. Awesome, Demon. So
nice.
Now I want one. Damn it.
Can't have one yet.
Okay, well, I will wait.
We got things to do first. Once those are done.
And Pat did ask about my job. Actually, I got sent some files today to start doing my job. And
what job?
Yeah. It's actually, I got to create an ad, and it's going to go on a Facebook company webpage. So I have to go and make a background and put all the info in there and the design logos. And then he's going to post it on Facebook, and everybody that calls or texts that number, which is probably going to be my number, then I get paid for it. So we'll see how that works out. Nothing I'm going to pitch to you guys. Trust me, I would not ever do something like, if you want internet, hey,
unless you need
me.
internet or cell phone, then I mean,
Demon, thanks. I'll wait for it to become available on Element Vape.
Yeah. But hopefully, I can make some money off of it. It'd be nice.
No, that'd be good.
Yeah, because it's something I can do from right here in my chair. I don't have to go out and do anything. But I need to look for a normal job. I need a normal job, and before I can do that,
yeah, you got to get the hell out of my house.
I got to get my damn. You want me to get out? You want me to get out of your house? Really?
For 8 hours of the day. It is not fair that I have to go to work and deal with people all day while you get to play video games.
So Scuba, you just need to go for a walk for 8 hours.
I could do that, but yeah.
It's no fair. If I have to be miserable, so do you.
I just thought she wanted me to move out. I'm like, well,
no.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to look for a normal job. I don't think this job the guy's trying really hard to find ways for me to make money, and I'm like, dude, you're in another state. You barely communicate with me. I doubt this is going to work out good, but I'll try, but I'm still going to be looking for. Well, what I was trying to say is we need to get my van fixed and registered in this state, so that I can drive. Because I'd hate to go get a job and go, about that, I can't really drive to work because my van.
Well, the rules in Georgia are different. So to get it registered here, we actually have to get a windshield replaced. You need to fix the back light that's constantly going in and out to make sure it's working when it passes inspection. Once it passes inspection, I don't give a shit if it stops working again. But it at least needs to work for 20 minutes during the inspection to pass. So we got to get a new windshield fixed.
No, King Cobra. I'm not a 976. Call Scuba right now for your ultimate one-on-one session. That would not be good for me at all. It sounds like Fred Flintstone's car. No, it's not that. I got a small crack in my windshield,
but it's dead center in the middle. So
no, it's on the side.
Good night, Howard.
Night, Howard.
So you can't. Night, Howard.
Yeah, it's not going to pass inspection here because it's got.
I'm actually surprised that Howard switched over to vaping. When I played with him on PlayStation. But you
can't wait till he's completely gone before you start talking shit about him? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not talking shit about him.
I know, I'm just messing with you, babe.
His phone's about to die, but I played with Howard on PlayStation for a while, and he was a hardcore smoker. He's a big time construction dude, and those folks like to smoke, and that's what they enjoy. But Howard, listened to me, and I was vaping, and he was like, "Oh, what are you vaping?" And then I would tell him. And he seemed a little bit interested, but not enough. And then I stopped playing the PlayStation. Next thing you know, he comes in chat and goes, "Hey, man, I'm vaping now." And I was like, whoa, it just blew my mind.
Yeah, because he never really asked any questions about links or anything. I actually got somebody vaping that way just by seeing me. They never said anything. They just, what flavor is that? Well, what mod is that? But never asked me for advice or anything like that. And then I got a Facebook post one day that said, I just want to thank you for vaping in front of me because I haven't had a cigarette in over a week. And they started vaping.
That's awesome.
It happens. I mean, when we go to Busch Gardens, we go in the smoking area because that's where they put the vapors, unfortunately. And people come up to me all constantly, over, hey, you're vaping. That smells really good. What flavor is it? How can I get into vaping? And I will stop and talk to them for 10, 15 minutes just to tell them, because, you got other people that go, vaping will kill you. So you have to go and explain
We've never ran into any of those people at Busch Gardens, though.
I think I ran into one. You wasn't there. You wasn't there.
You were never at Busch Gardens without me?
No, you was peeing or something. Trust me. You got to pee all the time. So, yeah. There was one lady that was like, that stuff will kill you. That is
true.
But there was another lady that, I started talking to her about vaping. And she was like, yeah, we own our own shop. I was like, oh, damn.
Well, I remember the one lady was like that. Yeah, I hear all that stuff on the news about how dangerous they are. And I knew you were ready to argue with her. And she's like, but that's ridiculous. I don't understand how they can say all that. And then started.
Hephaestus, congratulations on being you're only 1 month away to be 1 year smoke free. Congratulations. You're way past the habitual addiction to cigarettes. And,
that's awesome.
I think that's freaking great, because I know I smoked 32 years. I definitely put in my time smoking, and I couldn't be more happier that I don't smoke now. I mean, my father and his uncle both died from heart attacks, and I really think that my father's death was directly correlated to him smoking. I wish he could have quit smoking, but he never did, and he passed away. But when he died, vaping was not really a thing. This was way back 1983-ish, I'm guessing. No. Was it 86? Okay, it'd have to be 86, 87. 87, I think it was. That was 1 year after I got out of high school. My dad barely got to see me go through high school before he passed away. And it was so weird because I didn't really know what the signs of a heart attack was, but he was complaining about his arm feeling numb, his left arm and stuff. And like not even a week after that, boom, heart attack. And it's so weird because that one night when he died, I was spending the night at a friend's house, and he had actually got up out of the bed with my mom, went into my bedroom, and from what they could tell, he was looking out my window to see what was going on, and he had a heart attack and fell down beside the bed, and that's where he passed away. My mom probably didn't hear it. She's hard of hearing, so she didn't even know. But yeah, that heart attack, one heart attack, dead right there. So yeah, he was just about to turn 60 when he died, and I'm not 60 yet, but it scares me to know that, that could be my fate also.
That's young, isn't it?
Demon Hunter, have you heard of a 21700 version coming out?
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Well, we were talking about that on the bitches, because I think if they bring a 21700 version out, that would just be perfect.
Oh yeah,
it would.
I'd love one of those in 21700. It might make the mod a little bit bigger, but that for me, I'd be like, oh yeah, the cold steel is what I use now, which is similar to that, but it don't have the pod magnetic thing. It has, screw on whatever you got. And
no, one of the things I love about this is I can see through it. I can see how much juice I have in here, and I can refill it on the go real easy.
Yeah.
This is 21700. So it's not like it's going to make it really big, but I like the whole magnetic clip-on pod system, man. You could, if you bought multiples of those tanks, you could just swap flavors on the go. It's like, oh, I want this flavor. Bam, you're done. That's really quick. I like that. You don't have to screw anything in. You just literally click on another flavor and you're good to vape. I like that. I really like that. Oh, we got 5.
Hello, John Q.
Where did time go? We got 5 minutes left. Holy crap!
Time keeps on ticking.
Apparently, faster.
But you hung over last weekend, Scuba.
I was, Gail. I gotta apologize. Even somebody commented on my last show, and they were like,
"Wait, what did
remember,
I miss?
kids, don't drink and cast." And I was like, he's right. He really was right, because I drank too much.
I just felt sorry for Munchkin because she came home and her carpet hadn't been shampooed.
I'm just happy I got home because, I came home from work and he was curled up in bed with his shoes.
You did well doing a show.
Snoozing,
considering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was pretty rough by the time I did my.
Well, I think I don't think it was the amount he drank. I think it was the fact that after the show was over, he stopped drinking. Yeah. And you know what happens when you start early and then stop. It's nap time.
Afternoon drinking, I'm in my bed for night. That's it.
Yeah. And then, but I had to get back up and do my show, and I just felt.
Well, that's why we kept telling you, go and eat something. Go and eat something.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah.
So it put me in kind of like this drunken coma.
He did, RS.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, yeah, here I am. But I was,
Matter of fact, the shampooer's still sitting right there where he left it.
I did. I shampooed the carpet and left it right there. There it is. I did it. That proves I did it.
You can't drink all day if you don't start early. Truth. That is the truth.
Well, I started early, but I didn't. I was so scared about what questions that Gail and them were going to ask me.
What did you think they were going to ask you?
I had no idea, but I really thought they were going to hit me with some really hard questions, and I was like, oh my God, they're going to totally screw me up.
Like what?
I don't know.
Oh, come up with some hard question that you would hate to answer.
They were going to be like, Scuba, back in 2015, you did a show on such and such. What mod were you building? I've been like,
Did
the
you think
hell
it was
if I
going to be
know?
a Scuba Vapes trivia?
Well, yeah, you never know what they're gonna ask, and I literally went back and looked when my first video was because I thought they were gonna ask me, when did you make your first YouTube video?
People have this idea coming on the
Never,
budget that
thank
we're
you.
going to really give us a
Look,
hard time.
So what
I
was the
got
first
proof.
RDA? What was the first RDA you built?
I got proof right here. Look, I just threw this away. There's my first video I ever posted. February
Actually
8th,
wrote that shit down.
2007. I was waiting for that question. February 8th, 2007 was my first video, which is labeled How Not to Hydrofoam. And I was actually smoking in that video. I think you see the cigarette once. Ooh, that was bad. But what do you mean? What'd you say, Speed?
So what was the first RDA you ever built on cast?
RDA. So a dripper?
Yeah. I'm making it easy on you.
I would say, what is the thing called, man? Is I go W?
I go W?
I go W or I go L. One of those two. Because that's the first dripper I ever bought.
Now here's the question I already know the answer to. Do you still have it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
I don't know where it is, but I do still have it. I still have the first mechanical mod I ever bought, which has the worst battery drop ever, which is a clone of the Chi U. If anybody remembers the Chi U, it's on this shelf somewheres. Oh, wait. Wow, I haven't seen this one in a while. This is the old V3 tricked out, whatever you call it, mod. Where's the mod at? I do have the. Oh wait, there it is. I see it. This mod, which is an old mech mod, Chi U clone, I'm sure, has literally the battery may last 15 minutes in it.
Yeah. Now, okay. So here's the hard question for you:
Yes.
Is there a battery still in it?
No, it's empty.
Are you sure?
Dude, if there was a battery still in here,
No, he's not sure.
If there was a battery still in here, I'd be like, "Holy crap!" Because this mod is very.
No,
I have a
you've done that
Chi U as
before.
well, the brass one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's wow. My plane's all the way backwards.
Speed is
Hold on.
alive.
Yes, John, I'm here.
There we go. Okay, we got the plane facing the right way. What's my clone serial number? Damn, Scorp! I just spun this damn thing all the way around.
Well,
I don't
spin
even
it
know.
again.
I don't even think it has a serial number. This is way before they started doing serial numbers.
I know
So
what
what-
Scorp's doing.
Holy crap! Can y'all read that? I can't. Holy.
Scorp is trying the old trick that we used to play on Scuba and would get him going. He's, supposed to end his cast 2 hours ago and he's still on. Scuba, what's that behind you? Oh, what about this, Scuba? Oh, Scuba, tell us about this. What do you think of this mod, Scuba? And it's be like, 5 hours past his quit time and he's still talking.
All right, let's see if this thing has a serial number on it. 3224, which, 3224 is the serial number on it. Wow, you can't, there's no way that this thing is ever going to focus on that, but it says, there it is, 3224. See it?
Yep.
Dolores wants to know if you're going to make wire next week.
I can.
I'm guessing that's a yes, Dolores.
I can if you would like. This is the thing, right? I don't want to be repetitive. I don't want to be like, and I'm not putting anybody down. I don't want to build the .com week after week after week. I'm trying
to build the
show
rose.
you. The rose is broken.
You took the words right out my mouth, Speed.
No, it's just the glass broken. You can still build it.
It's not the glass that's broken. That's the problem. Here's the rose. The seal inside is gone. What am I? It's going to pour juice all over.
Don't care about the juice. Just want to watch you build it.
There you go. Jamilin says Scuba's going to mix. I will make this juice live next week. How about that?
So you can make wire and you can mix that juice.
There we go. We got the show planned out for next week. We will do that. I'm interested in making this juice, this green drink,
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
apricot.
Dolores says maybe you can use that wire to rebuild Munchkin's tank, so I can have more than one device going at a time.
This
Even though all
smells
of my
really
batteries have
good.
disappeared. So.
Speed made a juice, not Speed. Oh my God, sorry, Speed. Scope made a juice. It was called Apricot Dreams or something.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is anything similar to it, I'm really gonna like this. That smells really good. So I don't know.
An apricot vape would be really good.
Yeah.
I've never tried an apricot vape.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
Yeah, Scope made one, and I really liked it. I think it was called Apricot Dreams or something. It was really good. So, and he's the only one that's made a cherry vape that I really liked. Which whatever the hell it was called. Do you remember what it was called, Munchkin?
What?
Scope's cherry juice.
Poppin' cherry.
Poppin' cherry.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the best cherry I've ever had, because cherry's so hard to do, because if you get the wrong mix on it, it tastes like complete ass.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually had a really good cherry, and I think he used a dark cherry to be able to get that, but it came out perfect.
It's a cherry I'm vaping just now, and it's the only cherry I've ever found that I can vape. It's Fresh Vape Company, and it's a cherry and lime, and it's got a tiny, tiny amount of Coolado on it, so it's not overpowering like gold, but it's really, really nice. It's actually become my all-day vape.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it's hard to get a good cherry vape. Most of the ones that you try are like, oh God.
They're either chemical or they're floral.
Yeah.
So,
see, I had a what was it? Allison Vapeland had a cherry blossom tea that was actually really good, but I've never had like a candied cherry. Now, what would be awesome? The cherry sours that I get from Dollar General, the little generic bag of cherry sours. That would be an awesome vape, but.
What profile of cherry juice would you like? If you can, Cassie,
cherry
if you
sours,
can make a
Cassie.
good cherry sour,
don't listen
would
to him.
be awesome.
Listen to me, cherry sours. Yeah.
That's nice and smooth and doesn't have a chemically or floral taste to it. Then
we don't want it to taste like Robitussin either.
Yeah, no. Robitussin to me, Southern Comfort is the closest thing. Now I don't know about their new formula, but Southern Comfort to me tastes like cough syrup. I cannot drink Southern Comfort. Oh, it's so ugh.
I got to be drunk already to drink Southern Comfort, but Southern Comfort doesn't taste medicinal to me. But what does is Jaeger bombs. That shit tastes like NyQuil.
Jaeger.
Yuck.
Anyways, I cannot believe we're already 5 minutes over. We barely even got to talk to Gail. I'm just kidding.
That's okay.
But like I said, Gail, you're welcome to come on the show.
I've enjoyed the company. I'm now going to go and do my homework and see what was said.
Yeah, go watch that. I mean, literally, like the last 20 minutes of the show, go watch that.
I hope we didn't stir anything up.
I don't even think it has to be 20 minutes.
No, not at all.
Like maybe the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
It is what it is. People make up their own mind, that way. I'm past trying to convince people of things. It is what it is.
Gail, thank you for joining us tonight, though. That was a lot of fun.
Did I say jail? I just called you jail.
That's okay. I've been called worse, Scuba.
Jelly bops.
It's okay, jail. Lock me up. All right, yeah.
No, thanks for having me on.
Oh, you're very welcome. You guys have a great weekend out there. Remember to stay safe. Keep your distance from other people. We don't need to spread the coronavirus even more than it is. And even now, as it starts to cool off
outside. Or just stay away from people because they don't want you near them.
Yeah, stay away from everybody. I mean,
distance yourself by 6 miles.
Yeah, everybody stay in your bubble.
6 miles. There you go.
People are overrated.
Y'all have a great weekend, and we will catch you next week. I will build some wire next week. I just didn't want to make wire
He's
because
always throwing the metal up there.
The biggest man. I don't want to build wire, and people are like, you already did wire. So, but if y'all want to see it, I'll definitely do that. We'll also make this Dream Cream juice. I'll do that. I don't mind showing y'all the Fuse Claptons. The Rose. I'll try to find a.
No, I
seal
prefer
that
the
will
people
work
stay
for
the hell away from me,
roast.
John Q. I'll use
But,
whatever
yeah.
excuse I can get.
I'll try. And then Munchkin may be doing a show tomorrow on From the Ashes.
I'm pretty sure I am.
Over on the not the other side. Oh my God, iVlog.
From the Ashes on iVlog at
There you
7 instead of at 9.
7
So it's a
7
new
p.m.
time.
Eastern
7
Standard
p.m.
Time.
Eastern, 7 to 9. So
So
I haven't
From the
followed the
Ashes.
rules. I was supposed to be around
That's
and
midnight
participate
UK time.
in some shows, but I just haven't had the time. I'm not
Tell the
getting
man
home
to check
till
his
8,
email.
9 o'clock at night. So
I will check my email.
I will tell him to check his email. Yeah. I thought they were supposed to be switching over to something non-Flash related, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But yeah. So
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So
I should be on
Roger,
iVlog
Peanut,
'cause
and
I
I
can
will
play
be
music.
in a new home. Roger's already made himself at home there. I haven't been there yet. I've only been able to catch one show because I'm just working all the freaking time. So
Oh, you can't watch anything, John Q. Well, figure out a way to watch Flash. I mean, even iOS devices can watch Flash with the right browser. I know Puffin works, but there you go. Stay safe. Great show. Okay, King Cobra. Yeah, we will next week. I promise you guys. I mean, we chatted this entire show. I apologize. Next week, I will make some wire for you guys. I'll make some fused Clapton wire and
while
try
we
to
heckle him
demonstrate
in the background.
Y'all can heckle the
course.
shit out of me. I don't care. We're gonna mix that juice.
We
and
heckle
then
because we love.
We may rebuild the rose if we have time. If I can find a.
We'll have
He's
time.
lying.
Trust
He's
me.
not.
We'll have time.
No. I got a better idea. You do the wire and the juice, and
Speed
Speed
has
can
a
build
rose.
the rose.
Yeah, I
because
think
he's got
Speed
one
should
that's
have
not
a build.
broken and it's brand new out of the box.
I think it'll be funny to watch Speed do it.
Yeah.
I really do. Yeah, that'll
I
take up 2 hours.
I think you should get Vic on to do it.
We
with
should
Speed.
because they both
Vic does have one.
Yeah,
He does.
And
I
think
gotta
it would
find
be
it.
great to watch Speed and Vic
Do a build
prove
up?
to Scuba how easy it is and how much faster they can build it than he can.
I'm not from the show me state, but show me because there is no damn way. I want to see Vic go, oh yeah, it's easy to wick the rose. Just
Exactly,
do this.
John.
Because he's going to be like, fuck. That's all Vic's going to be saying.
We could turn it into a drinking game. Vic and Speed can build the rose, and every time each one of them have an outburst, we'll take a shot.
Ooh, now that could be fun.
Vic, I could see Vic. Oh my God, he's gonna be. I need more tea for this.
He's not even gonna put as much milk in it either. He's gonna need some stronger tea. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Good night, everybody, and we will catch you guys next week. And
Night, everybody.
hopefully we'll have some fun.
Night.
Peace out.